Hey, what's up guys? Joker here. Today I'm going to be quickly showing you how to get the Grand Theft Auto Trilogy Definitive Edition to run smoothly on your gaming PC, and this isn't the most ideal fix, but it is something that will get the game to run smooth and at a locked 60 frames per second and improve the frame times considerably to what you saw in my original video from yesterday, which you're looking at right now. The frame time spikes all over the place, drops down into the 40s on a 3080 Ti rig, running at 4K max settings. So awful optimization in this game. There's no excuse for that, but there are some things that we can do to fix this, and this is a two-part fix. So there's two things you're going to have to do, and one of them is not going to be very ideal if you're a high refresh rate monitor user, whether you're playing at 1440p, 1080, 4K, whatever. You got a 144 hertz, 240 hertz, 360 hertz monitor, whatever. The first part of this is you're going to have to lock your monitor to 60 hertz. Yeah, it's painful, I know, but if you want to play this trilogy, this is really the best way I've found to actually get the game to run smooth, is run it at 60 hertz and enable VSync, whether in the game or in the driver, as long as you don't have anything in the driver stopping you from doing so. So you see in the NVIDIA control panel right here, I'm running VSync on, and under the resolution, I'm running it at 60 hertz. To get in here, the NVIDIA control panel, it's pretty easy, more than self-explanatory, I would think, but right-click your desktop, go to NVIDIA control panel, and for AMD, you could use Radeon Relive, or like I said, if you don't have anything conflicting in the driver for VSync, you can do this in-game and just set it locked to 60 in there with VSync on. So that's the first part of it. The second part is to enable DirectX 12, which is not in the game menus as an option, but as this is Unreal Engine 4, this is something that is supported in like 99.9% of Unreal Engine 4 games. So in order to do so, you're going to want to go into Settings in the Rockstar Launcher, which will bring you to this screen right here, and it'll have all of your installed games listed down the left-hand side, and you'll have to do this for each individual game. But essentially, like for GTA 3, you come down here into Launch Arguments, and in there you're going to put in -DX12. And the next time you launch the game, it will run it in DirectX 12, and I'm going to go ahead and quickly just copy that and paste it in for the other ones, because like I said, you have to do it for each individual game. So we'll go to San Andreas, Launch Arguments, paste it in. And again for Vice City, launch arguments and paste it in. That's it. It saves right there. You can click on games and go back to it and launch any one of these games now, and I'll show you how the game is running with these fixes enabled. Alright, so here we are in game now with Claude. Go ahead and hop in a vehicle, as that was really the primary part that was giving a lot of frame rate issues. You can already see, look at that frame time graph. Compared to yesterday, in the video I showed at the start of the video, spiking all over the place. Now it is just running pretty much at a smooth flat line. There are some intermittent, like, goddamn guy, there are some intermittent huge large spikes in there, but overall not really feeling them like I was when I was playing on an unlocked frame rate with the monitor at 120 hertz and all of that. So this is a much more consistent experience, I guess you could say. Like I said, it is unfortunate that we have to, on a high refresh rate monitor that people will pay a lot of money for, you have to lock it to 60 hertz, but at least, you could get the game to run smoothly like this, and the frame time graph does settle down there after loading in and stuff. And what is with the cars in this game? They are just driving so erratically and getting into random accidents. I really feel like, this game definitely needs a patch. That kind of goes without saying. But they definitely need to fix some of the AI stuff and how they just go about the city. I've seen just cop cars just rampaging down the street, annihilating civilians. But the plus side here, the big takeaway, is that it's running now at a locked 60. I've seen it earlier when I was running. I did see it come down to like 59, 58, a little bit here and there, like for a split second. But, for the most part, I wasn't really feeling that at all. I have a G-Sync monitor, so it's all still running quite smooth like that. And only using about half the GPU, which is what was happening when I had it unlocked. If you remember, when the frame rate was unlocked, it was still, what's it called? It would come down to like 50% usage, but the frame rate would go into the toilet, down into the 40s, even the 30s, briefly here or there. So this is the best fix I've found so far until Rockstar patches this game. If you've already bought it and you're having troubles getting a refund, the Rockstar launcher has been unable to connect to the Rockstar services since yesterday, but thankfully you can still access the game. And this seems to be a temporary fix if you want to get in on these games and enjoy a relatively smooth frame rate and a lock 60 frames per second. So let me know down in the comments below if these fixes worked for you. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Hope you all have a fantastic day, and I'm going to go start testing Battlefield 2042 right now, which is why I'm up at 3 o'clock in the morning. I thought it came out at midnight. Turned out it was midnight Pacific time launch, so I've been sitting here for like 40 minutes just tinkering with GTA, and I tried a couple of things here and there, and I was just like, oh god, this game is now running really smooth. Let's go ahead and whack up a video while I wait for BF 2042 to launch, which hopefully is in a better state than it was in the beta. That game had some issues as well. I'd hate to have to put out 2 videos like one day after the other about terrible performance and optimization from developers. But I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you next time.